Hello, my lovelies. Happy Friday. This is going to be our weekend shadow work. So we're going to see things that are maybe hidden, things that we need to work on. If these messages resonate for shadow work, then this is an indication that it might be something that you also need to work on and release. Journaling is a great way to do that, expressing yourself in a way that no one's judging you or that no one has to see, and it kind of helps you to release the emotions. Breath work is also another one, so lots of deep breathing, some meditation, prayers, things like that will actually help shift the energy. So let's see what we have going on for our weekend shadow work. If you're new here, hi, my name is DamselinDistresstarot, and this is something that I do in order to be able to help you guys see what might be keeping you stuck in your own life so that you can try and go towards your own destiny or whatever it is that is your calling and your mission work. All right, we start with the 9 of Cups. So in the shadow side, this would be like reversals in this deck. There's 2 decks that work in tandem together. So I like to start with the side that we keep hidden. We're repressing some sort of emotions. It's like we're looking for our wish fulfillment, but we haven't quite gotten there yet. I feel like our dreams have been they're telling me your dreams have been dashed or your dreams have been broken. I feel like a lot of heartbreak collectively is going on. There's 3 broken glasses in this card. So maybe you've had heartbreak, major heartbreak, 3 separate times, or maybe the same person 3 separate times. But I feel like there's a lot of love around you, but you're going to really have to kind of look at the bigger picture in order to see that, whether it's friends, family, but you have people in your life that are there to love you and support you. So you have to let the heartbreak and pain go. All right, let's see what else we have. The Empress. When she's in the shadow, she's not as nurturing. You could also be struggling with things like infertility. They're telling me that the broken glasses could also be pregnancies lost or children lost, and that this is something that you might still be struggling with. This is also telling us that she could be a little bit narcissistic in this energy. She could be lashing out because she's in pain. And this is somebody who normally would be very nurturing, very empathetic, but she also needs her needs addressed. And so I feel like that's something collectively that maybe isn't happening. So this is telling us that we have to start to nurture the things we want to grow, whether that's nourishing our body. That's also something that we might need to do, is take better care of ourselves at this time. And this is telling us as well that we have to be willing to give ourselves the love and compassion that we would be giving to others. So very important messages coming through. Let's see what else we have. All right, so I feel like some things are moving fast. We have a jaguar on the bottom of the card. We also have some sort of bird. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's very intricate up here in the corner. So I feel like some things kind of start to stand out to you. I feel like you have a lot of ideas that are kind of coming to fruition. Lots of brainstorming. Could be branching out of some things with some positive ideas, but I feel like that's part of the problem, is we really need to shift our perspective and look at things more positively. Let's see. I also feel like there's a lot of negative talk or self-doubt around you. This little, gosh, what was that old movie? Little Shop of Horrors or something like that, where Seymour had all of the, what were those plants called? The Venus flytraps, where they would kind of open and they would, eat the bugs and things like that. I feel like you could have a lot of negativity around you at this time, and so it's important that we kind of squash that, or that we get rid of all of the negative talk, self-talk, doubt, things like that. I also see bees on here, and bees are a symbol of miracles. So there's 2 little teeny tiny bees on here. I have no idea if this will show up well enough on camera, but take my word for it, okay? I can see it, so it's all right. So we have 2 little bees on here telling me that there might be 2 miracles. Spirit is giving me twins, so if you've struggled with infertility, you could be expecting twins at some point. Those might be your rainbow babies. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? I definitely feel like you've experienced a lot of heartbreak and pain, and that you may have a significant loss recently. So we need to work past these heavy emotions in order to try and start going forward. All right, the 4 of Cups. So an unexpected offer or feeling like you missed out on something. I feel like this could be an offer that maybe you don't want. It could be something you don't expect. It could be from somebody that you don't expect or somebody that you don't want. But I think if you shift your perspective, you'll see that this isn't quite as bad as you think, and that you really do need to start looking at the glass as half full instead of half empty. Remember that the glass is actually refillable. So we do want to make sure that we realize that it's not all over with just because things are empty right now. All right, lots of heavy energy coming through for this reading already. So let's see what else we need to know from our shadow side. I feel like there's big shifts happening collectively, so we need to embrace the changes and kind of go with the flow. I myself have been dealing with a lot of things, and a lot of like trapped emotions have been coming to the surface. I'm an empath, so I feel what the collective energy is on a regular basis, and a lot of times it's really overwhelming. I've had massive migraines for a couple of days this week that are out of the ordinary for my usual type of migraine. And so I feel this energy. So there's a lot of vibrational frequency changes that are currently happening. And Spirit is saying that we have to elevate in order to make it to the next level. And we cannot stay at the vibration that we were in. The negative energy has to be purged through the collective, and it has to go. So we have to elevate our thinking in order to make it to the new earth or to the 5D vibrational frequency of the planet. And that's what it's starting to shift into. So we're going to feel a lot of aches and pains, and it's going to be uncomfortable as these changes happen, but it will be worth it once the changes are complete. The Three of Serpents. This would normally be the Three of Coins. This is a card telling us that we need to work well with others, and at this time it's like we want to go it alone, and that might not work. That might not be something that that is advised at this time. They're really giving me that we need to connect to Source, and that two heads are better than one, and they're also saying that financial issues are a problem for most of us at this time as well, and that we need to connect more to Source to see that this is a temporary situation, that it will pass, that things will change, and in the meantime, we have to stay positive about the outcome. All right, let's see, 8 of Cups. So you're refusing to walk away from something, or you're unable to walk away from something in your life right now. It could be a relationship that's not working. You may have exhausted all the options, and I feel like Spirit is telling you to see the bigger picture, that if it can't be saved, it can't be saved, and that we have to realize that there is a new opportunity trying to come in, so we can't focus on what we don't have. We need to focus on the future for what we want. Interesting. But we have to make space for it energetically. So they're saying that if we refuse to let go, or we're unable to let go, that we need to focus on the bigger picture in order to see that we are holding, what is the right words? We're holding space for what we don't want, instead of letting go to create space for what we do want. So we have to be open to releasing, and it needs to flow. The energy just needs to flow through us. That if we are stopping the energy, like we're damming it up, that it's unable to flow. So if it can flow, changes start to occur, and positive changes start to come in. So we don't want to dam up our emotions. We don't want to stop the energy flow. We want to let it be. We want to let it flow through us so that changes can occur. All right, 10 of Cups. So you may be going through a serious ending. This may be a breakup of like a marriage, things like that. There could be a lot of unfulfillment in a long-standing commitment like marriage. Let's see, what else am I picking up here? I feel like this has been something that's been a long battle. Years, in fact. I feel like there's been a lot of hurt feelings. I feel like there's been a lot of neglect in this relationship for emotional needs not being met. Resentment is coming to the surface. Feeling like this person really wasn't there for you is what I'm picking up. And knowing that you deserve better than that. And wanting better. So we have to be willing to let go of the things that aren't bringing us the joy that we're actually looking for out of life. All right, bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So if you're ignoring your intuition, this is a caution that you absolutely need to start listening to that. That's really important in order for us to transform the energy and go forward. All right, how do we reconcile this? What else do we need to know? What is our light side of this, the side that we show to the world? All right, Ace of Serpents, Ace of Coins. So remember how I said that we have to make way for things to come in. We have to make the space. And if we connect to Source, it's going to open up opportunities. This is an opportunity from the divine. This is the potential for more money, a new job. It's an indication that there is some things that are trying to align for us to bring us better than what we have currently been experiencing. So I feel like that helps us to have a little more emotional fulfillment. It's more money coming in. So if there's been money struggles, which globally seems to be the thing, that there's a change that is coming for the positive. Some sort of clarity is coming in. This comes out with the Empress. So it's almost like you start to see the error of your ways, or you start to see what needs to be addressed in your own life. You start to go through this transformation of leaving the negativity and the pain behind, because you know that there's some sort of breakthrough coming for you. I also feel like it's a lot of creativity coming through, a lot of maybe crafts or artistic ventures, some sort of creativity that you're brainstorming about right now. And I feel like you're really going to kind of branch out from maybe what it is that you are used to doing, or what it is that that you've always done. I feel like this is just kind of part of your transformation, and that it's almost like a little birdie told me, where you're getting these spiritual little tidbits from Source that are kind of guiding you on this new path of what you really need to do. 5 of Coins. So money worries will soon be a thing of the past. This is a recovery mode. So recovery from injury, illness, surgery, things like that, financial issues. You may have cut somebody off, blocked them, or left them out in the cold. Maybe they gave you an offer that you just didn't make you comfortable, you didn't want. Maybe this person refuses to quit pursuing you. Whatever the case might be for you, I feel like this is the interim where you start to work on you right now. 10 of Coins. So this is a lot of wealth and abundance, and this is absolutely a gift from the divine. So this could be a lump sum payout, a lottery win, an inheritance, a windfall of money. This is going to change your life. This is generational wealth, and this is a gift from the divine. So the divine sees all the things that we're going through, and it's like the divine is the only one who still grants miracles. And so I feel like God's still got one move left in your life, that it's not over, and that when you doubt it, it blocks it from coming in quick enough. So we've got to be positive in our thinking. King of Coins, slow and steady will win the race. This may have literally taken years for this situation to turn around. And that's what I was saying before, that the emotional fulfillment may have been years. It may have been years that you've been in like an uncomfortable situation, a loveless marriage, things like that, where things are starting to finally shift and turn. But we have to view the situation differently. Like, this isn't the end-all be-all. That Spirit is guiding us to actually pay attention to the things that they're trying to bring in. But again, we have to create the space for that to happen. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Gemini, Libra, or excuse me, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Let's see, we definitely have, interesting. So this person could be helping you on your journey as well. This person could be well off. This person could be very grounded, very business oriented. I feel like they see potential in you or something that you do. And it's almost like they're really pondering what it is the next move to help you on your path, is what I'm picking up. But this person's very loyal. This person's very trustworthy. They're very business focused. They might have a business of their own. Maybe they're going to be like some sort of, they're telling me supporter, but I'm looking for another word. What is the other word, Spirit? A sponsor. They might be sponsoring some sort of idea, like maybe they're going to put up some sort of collateral or something to help you. But this person is pretty well off, so they definitely have the means to be able to help you financially, or to help kind of navigate where you need to be. Let's see, the 9 of Coins. So we have the 9, the 10, the Ace. So things are drastically transforming in your finances. We also have the 5 of Coins. So this is telling us that we're getting some sort of payout for all the hard work that we've put in, where we had this lackluster emotional fulfillment. There just wasn't much there. There was no real love being offered. There was no real emotions in the situation. All of a sudden it's like, well, things are drastically changing. We're starting to get noticed for what we're doing. The hard work is finally starting to pay off, that these cycles are starting to close out and new ones are starting to begin. We've really had to stick up for ourselves in this situation, and I think your intuition's been telling you that all along, that there's been people who doubt your abilities, or people who that they don't see your worth, or they kind of attack you for what you bring to the table, or what your beliefs are, or your ideas, and that you've had to mount your defenses. And I believe the Seven of Wands was the card of the day today, and so that tells us that we have to go within our protective bubble, that sometimes we have to cut off the rest of the world and stick up for ourselves, and what is it that we really want, and focus on that. If you have big ideas that are coming in, or you're in the development stages of something that's going to be big, you need to eliminate distractions. You need to focus on the here and now, and what is your bigger picture, what is the purpose. And you need to eliminate all the naysayers and the people who just bring nothing but negativity into your life, and focus on what's important to you. There's some sort of decision that needs to be made in this situation, and I feel like it has to do with the love relationship as well as potentially financial issues. So I think that this is something you need to think about long and hard. You need to really remove any sort of blindfold or rose-colored glasses that you have on about this situation, and that you really need to think about things and have a well-laid plan before you act, but that the clarity will come and you will see exactly what this new path is that you need to open up to. But it's going to take some effort and some work on your part. All right, let's see. Is there anything else left that's unhidden? Thank you. All right, Page of Cups. Somebody is nervous to approach you, but they have some sort of crush or love offer that they want to give you. And I feel like this person is really, it's a lot of immature love. It's almost like possessive, like even though you're not with this person, it's almost like this person feels they have some sort of dominance over you, or like they've staked a claim, but it's immature love. They're not ready for a real relationship. They want love. They want to give love, but they're not quite there yet. They're not quite ready. So a lot of immature energy coming through with the Page of Cups. Let's see. Always forget which deck I'm using. All right, anything else that's hidden that we need to know about? Knight of Swords. They want to come in with some sort of offer. Normally this would be really brave, fast-moving energy, but it's not moving fast right now. It's very stuck. It's very stagnant. Weakness. Again, immaturity. No confidence. Ooh, they're listening to their ego. That's why there's no confidence. I don't know if this shows up. It's almost like a little creature coming out of his helmet. And that's the ego. It's the negative thoughts. It's the negative mindset. It's the doubt. It's the fear. It's all of those things. And so this person could be listening to their ego, could be listening to other people, doubting their feelings, doubting the outcome, fear of rejection, all of those things. So I almost feel like they have to slay their own demons and gather their confidence before they can come forward. There will be some sort of clarity in this situation, I feel like. What else do we need to know? Knight of Wands, more immature energy. All right, so this would normally be very fast-moving energy, some sort of message to deliver. Somebody's holding back. They're holding back their feelings, what they need to say, and very cocky attitude, a lot of arrogance. A lot of like one night stand type energy, very flighty, very in and out. We're not looking for any of that. I feel like you've dealt with plenty of that before. So I think when this offer comes in, that you're just kind of like, I don't think that's what I'm really looking for. Yeah, 10 of Coins. So we have the 10 of Coins both, and they came out back to back. So you're worried about your finances, and maybe somebody has taken money from you. Maybe someone kind of stole your inheritance, or maybe you got scammed for a large amount of money, things like that. But the divine is trying to bring these back, and they're telling me tenfold. Whatever was stolen from you will be returned tenfold. 10, 10. They're going to bring it back to you. They're going to balance out what was stolen from you, and it's not going to happen again. But you have to listen to your intuition, that you can't let people scam you, lie to you, cheat, and manipulate you, that you have to be stronger than that and you have to be smarter than that. So keep your wits about you and trust your intuition. The money is coming. What was stolen from you will be returned tenfold. Interesting energy. I feel like you've had to wait for so long for these things to change, and that you've almost lost hope. Like, it's just never going to happen. I haven't seen anything change. It's been years and years and nothing ever changes. I think your patience is going to pay off, but I really feel like it's going to be happening in divine timing, and you just can't rush the process. What else do we have? Let's see, 4 of coins. So yeah, money struggles, needing to find balance, overspending, excess, huge purses. You guys know I can't talk, right? I hope you laugh when I goof up and stuff like that, because I sure laugh. I think it's funny. So don't ever think that I'm like, you know, upset when I trip over my own words and can't talk. I think it's funny. I just roll with it. I don't care. I don't edit it out of the videos either. All right, so 4 of coins. Really kind of dealing with lack mentality and needing to find balance in your finances. I feel like it's so hard to balance what you just don't have, and that's the energy that's coming through. It's almost like it's not a lack mindset, Jen, it's a lack reality. Like, the reality is there is not enough fucking money right now. I get it. Believe me, I do. I'm in the same boat with you guys, I promise. So this is telling us that we have to try and come up with solutions to this. And I think that this earth sign might actually be able to help you kind of figure some things out to where you do have new streams of income. And I think that that's really where you need to kind of close off all the distractions so that you can focus on the practical matters at hand right now. You need to focus on your day-to-day stuff. You need to focus on your money so that you have a decent place to live, so that you have food, so that you have your basic needs met. When the basic needs are covered, emotionally, we aren't as erratic. And I feel like that's what helps give us some clarity in this situation. Is it's like, listen, I can't do all this other extra stuff right now. Right now I have goals that I need to achieve, and I have important things that have to happen for me and for my family. What else do we have? The world. Travel has definitely been an obstacle. I feel like you want to travel, but the money's not available. We're still in a cycle that's not closed, but it's like we want it to end, but we don't know how to end it, is the energy coming through. This could also be something that maybe has to do with the internet. So maybe you use that for work. Maybe this is something that you find like a job offer. There's some sort of communication coming through. But I feel like that things have been major delays and that it's really starting to just kind of wear on you. Yeah, we definitely have a decision that we're hesitating on. So this also came out in the light side. So we need to make a decision, but we're hesitating, or we're not making a decision, or it's not a clear choice at this time, and that's the problem. So I really think we need to do a lot of either journaling or meditation to kind of gain some clarity right now in order to see what it is that's the next move. Like, what do we need to do? What do we need to eliminate? What are the things and choices that we aren't seeing clearly? All right, Page of Serpents. So we've had pretty much all of the pages. Yeah, we're only missing the Page of, so let's see, Page Cups, Swords, Wands, Page of Pentacles. Nope, that is the Page of Pentacles. So we're missing one of the pages. Anyways, this one is, you feel like you missed some sort of job opportunity, or you feel like you missed an opportunity to maybe travel, relocate, things like that. Maybe there's some sort of unexpected visitor coming. If you're wanting to travel, I think that that needs to be something that's a goal of yours. So I really feel like brainstorming or thinking about things outside the box might help you to see some sort of new plan for this to go forward. But I also think that money needs to be available, and it's just not right now, is what it looks like. That it's coming, but it's just not in your possession yet. But we have the 10 of coins, and we have the King of coins. We have the 9 of coins. We have the Ace of coins. So money is coming. but it's just not here yet. And it's the hardest thing in the world to wait for when you really, really need it. One more for what is hidden. All right, let's see, 4 of Wands. So we're burnout and exhausted, and I feel like it's due to overthinking. I feel like there's just literally so much on your plate. You're struggling emotionally, you're struggling financially, you're struggling mentally. So it's like, where do you catch a break? Where is there time for you to just decompress? Where is there time for you to kind of literally close off the world, go in your protective bubble, and kind of focus on what you need? That's where the journaling, the prayer, the meditation, all of that comes in so that you can clearly hear what Source is trying to tell you. Interesting. All right, what do we need to know for the outcome of this message? You have lots of choices. It might be in love. There might be a lot of choices for you to make, but you will get some sort of clarity in order to see what you need to do to go forward in that. You need to make sure that you see things for reality. Don't live in la la land, and focus on the truth, the reality. If something doesn't work in a love situation, be honest about it. If they're not what you're looking for, be honest about it and choose wisely. Trust your intuition. All right, 8 of Swords. Don't overthink it, especially where the money issues are going. I feel like there is a lot of doubt that more money is coming. I feel like there's a lot of worry about where the money is coming, when the money is coming. You're overthinking it. The divine needs you to release your expectations of the when and how, to allow your miracle to come into you, to allow your blessings to unfold. What else do we need to know? All right, 6 of Cups. I also feel like this could be a past person, the King of Coins, that might be helping you. And let's see, that this might also be somebody that maybe you have worked with before, or that you've worked really hard at maybe finding balance with this person. This could be a past partnership or somebody from your past that could potentially help you. The King of Coins is somebody who's like an entrepreneur, a business owner, very stable financially. So could be like a parent, could be a boss, could be a coworker, but somebody who has like their ducks in a row when it comes to finances. This person could be coming in to kind of help you a little bit. Let's see what else we have. All right, the Empress again. We don't read reversals in the light side because we have the shadow deck. So we had her in the shadow. So things are turning around. You're starting to find your true nature. You're starting to nurture things you want to grow. Pregnancy is a possibility. Again, I said that there could be a possibility of twins, a miracle of twins. So that could be really significant to someone in the collective. If you find out you're carrying twins, shoot me an email because I love to know if the message actually came true for somebody in my collective. Let's see what else. Birthing new creations, creative ideas, branching out, coming up with some sort of new idea that's going to help you get out of this stuck energy as well as the state of exhaustion. Now, if you're pregnant with twins, you're going to be exhausted. You're creating the life of 2 people, and that literally will drain the energy out of you. While I've never had twins, I have had 4 children of my own, and it's hard to grow a human. So you be patient with yourself if that's you, and know that things are going to happen when they're supposed to, and that your miracle could be coming. So stay positive about the outcome. All right, we have the 6 of Wands. So a victory is coming. And I feel like if you have struggled with infertility, that this could be the good news that you've needed. So take the time to rest, nurture your body, listen to your intuition, get your emotions in check. You know, it's a very difficult thing to struggle with infertility. I did as well. And it's something that is a really hard battle, especially if you've lost pregnancies or you've lost children. I also have struggled with that. So it's something that you want to do the healing before you kind of get into another situation. So really trust yourself. If you're not ready, you're not ready. And if you are ready mentally, then focus on a positive outcome. What else do we need to know for our outcome? Who are all these pages? What do we need to know about all of these pages? All right, 8 of Coins. So somebody's willing to put in some hard work, even though they're immature, or it's going to take hard work for them to overcome their immaturity. All right, tell me about these knights. What do we need to know about them? They're going through a tower moment. So the knights, you had a page and 2 knights back to back. So one wants to let go of the ego and finally start listening to his intuition to gather his courage to come forward. The other one is a bit of a player who's finally maybe seeing the error of his ways and is willing to maybe come in with some sort of actual offer, but I feel like the divine is really kind of making them see the error of their ways, or a wake-up call is coming for them. Tell me about the 10 of coins and the 4 of coins. 3 of coins. So it's going to take teamwork in order to balance out the finances, and I think the teamwork comes from the King of Coins, the earth sign. I think this is going to help you kind of stabilize your finances. The divine is also intervening. You might need to really connect to your intuition. I think there's some good ideas that are coming that are going to help you benefit financially, that your 10 of coins starts to come in. Tell me about the world and the 2 of swords. 3 of swords. So we have to let go of the pain, the heartbreak. I feel like that's really what's holding this cycle back from being able to close out in order to transform, to go forward. So not only have we not really made up our mind, we haven't really made a clear decision. That's holding things up. So like your indecision is blocking it, and so is the pain. We have to go into recovery mode. Jealousy, pain, heartbreak, all of those things could definitely be what you're dealing with. A lot of loss, a lot of grief, lots of heavy emotions. We've got to release those. Tell me about the Page of Coins. All right, we have the 5 of Wands. So lots of conflict, lots of chaos, lots of fighting, clashing egos, things like that. We have to also let go of that. And Page of Coins. So there might have been a lot of like fighting or competition with whatever you do for a living. That might have been part of the issue. So we've got to learn to let go of that. We've got to stop the clashing egos, the fighting, the chaos, the conflict, the rivalry. That it's not a competition, that we have to learn to really, truly work together to be successful. And 7 of Swords. There could have been somebody really deceptive as well. Liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators. And so maybe they were trying to compete with you, and it's like, whether it's you or the other person, it's like, it's not a competition. I just want people to be honest. I just want people to do the right thing. All right, tell me about the 9 of Cups and the Empress in reverse. Strength. It has taken a lot of strength for you to be so emotionally depleted and for you to have gone through, they're still telling me infertility and loss. So whether that's for you or whether that's someone in the collective, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is telling us that we've had to have a lot of strength and courage to overcome these things. And you are strong enough to defeat that beast. Awesome. Okay, love that. So sometimes when I look at the cards, I've seen these a million times, but I'll notice new things. They'll guide me to new things. There's a bow and arrow down here on the bottom. An arrow literally has to be pulled backwards before it can go forwards, catapulted at great speed. This comes out with the Empress in the shadow. So there is forward movement. There are things that are going to change for the better. You are strong enough to overcome your fears. You're strong enough to overcome any sort of challenges. You will tame that beast, and I feel like you will get what it is that you're looking for. So have patience. There's always a setback before a great breakthrough. Remember that. All right, let's see what else we have. Knight of Coins. I feel like you thought you missed an opportunity. Maybe you turned an opportunity down. Maybe it wasn't the right timing, but that it's going to circle back around, that somebody does have an opportunity. This could be for more money, travel, relocation, a job, an unexpected visitor, but it's something that comes in when it's needed. And I feel like if it's really needed right now, it's on its way to you. What else do we have? Let's see. 6 of Swords. You are finally making a decision to leave all of the toxicity in a relationship or the emptiness in a relationship. Like whoever this relationship is with, I feel like you're making a conscious choice that you want something fulfilling. You want to be happy. You want to leave all the past stuff behind you and do things that make you happy. And so you're leaving. Whether it's emotionally detaching, physically moving, but you're leaving the conflict and chaos and moving out of that into calmer waters. Queen of Swords. You are finally starting to see the light. Your intuition is coming through loud and clear, and it looks like you're so burnt out and exhausted from this that it's time to make a fresh start, make a clean break. And to be able to do that, you're going to have to cut people off, whether that's blocking them, whether that's moving and not updating your address with these people. But you are finally seeing that in order for you to find your true happiness, that you have to cut out the things that are painful, the things that you don't want in your life, so that you aren't blocking your blessings and abundance. I'm loving this. Okay, what is our final outcome for this shadow work this week? The Three of Cups. There will be a reason to celebrate. Some good news is coming in after some major changes you go through in your life. Page of Wands. I feel like it comes in very quickly. Be really cautious of people who are only interested in one-night stands or very flighty energy. You are not looking for that long term. All right, Six of Coins. So there's more money coming in. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Things are starting to improve and more money's coming in to help you balance things out. The Wheel of Fortune. Good luck is on your side, so don't lose hope that things can change and transform. Remember, God still grants miracles. They happen every day. You just have to believe in them for them to manifest in your life, so stay positive. Travel. Relocation, closing out old cycles, beginning new chapters, good luck being on your side. All of these things are possible, so get excited that things will start to turn around. Did I have a flipper? Guess not. One more for our final outcome. All right, 3 more. King of Swords. So we need to think very logical about our next move. We have the King and the Queen of Swords. So this could be parental figures, authority figures. They demand authority and respect. This could be a boss, somebody significant that's going to help you see a new idea or create a well-laid plan to move forward. This is action-oriented energy, but this is thinking clearly. There's lots of wisdom here that can be used in order to create a plan for your next move. Let's see, the 9 of Swords. You need to stop worrying about the outcome. Release the control, give that back to the divine so that they can help intervene in your situation. Lots of anxiety, sleepless nights, nightmares. It's affecting you, it's affecting your family. We have to get out of that mentality, and forward movement is possible. This is going to happen very quickly, and it's going to take a lot of strength on your part to make these changes a reality. But I feel like the changes are really necessary in order to get where you want to be. Could be dealing with, let's see, a Cancer. This is also telling us that we might be traveling, relocating, taking a trip somewhere, purchasing a vehicle, but these are all things that start to happen very quickly. So the momentum is picking up, but we first have to make the decisions, the hard decisions on what needs to change in order for us to take action and put basically, the momentum behind what we want to change. Let's get one more card. What do we have? The Cosmic Mirror. So by doing your shadow work, by facing your fears, looking at yourself in the mirror, you see the truth of the situation. You can't run from it any longer if you want it to change. So the Cosmic Mirror tells us to take a good, long, hard look at ourselves in the mirror. Recognize that we all have faults, and that if there is anything within us that we ourselves need to change, that these are the steps that we can take if it resonates for you in order to work through the things that are obstacles right now to create the change in our life that we wish to see so we can get to where we truly want to be. That's what I have for your shadow work this week. I hope it helps. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.